Hello everyone and welcome back to Huddle Breakdown and the new series here on the channel. This is the Flynn Doherty Coaching Carousel series where we will take the father of Archer Doherty, the new Jaguars quarterback, and follow his career in the coaching ranks of the NCAA. We will look at some of the settings now before we get into starting the franchise. Obviously, the conferences are a little different because this game is from 2012. Here is the Big 12. I try to get them to be as accurate as they are in real life. Here, the Big East is no longer a conference in the NCAA, but the AAC is, and that is what I have the teams as in the Big East. You can pause it and kind of look at the conferences if you would like to, but as I said, I tried to get the conferences as close as I can while staying within the parameters that this game allows you. It doesn't allow you to completely take out a conference and change the name entirely. That's why the Big East is still a conference, which I said is, of course, the AAC conference in real life. Here, taking a look at some of the bowls, I really didn't make any changes to this. We'll just kind of leave it how it is and see how it goes. You could leave some suggestions in the comment section below. Now looking at the settings here for the Dynasty, we will be playing on all Heisman difficulty with recruiting difficulty on varsity. The minimum speed player threshold will be moved down to 39, and the quarter length will be 7. As of right now, game rules, all this stuff is going to stay as what it is with the AI staying as what it is. We could make some changes on later if we need to. So picking teams here, I decided to pick a really bad team, and we are going to go San Jose State, who I know is currently pretty good in real life, but we will sign with San Jose State. As one of the things in this dynasty mode, which I like a lot, is you have contracts and of course the coaching carousel. So we will get to see that at some point throughout our series. This is really my first time going through and playing NCAA, so I'm excited to learn with you guys. For recruiting, we will not be We will certainly put some input from time to time, but we're definitely, I'm not going to be doing the scouting until we become a head coach. So the other thing we want to look at quick here is the depth chart, and we'll just kind of scroll through it. Parker Clark is a senior. Scrolling through it, there is a lot of seniors. The wide receiver class is young, but this is a class that has a lot of, a team that has a lot of older and upperclassmen, which obviously makes it difficult replacing them. So if we were to stick around here for another season, we would have to figure out that. Defensively, obviously, we're not going to see a lot of these guys play, but we will just kind of learn as we go. So obviously here, the commentary style for this is going to be more laid back than the traditional Jacksonville Jaguars rebuild series. It's going to be a live commentary. So maybe at some point this would transition into, or a series like this would transition into a full commentary game, but right now we're going to do live com and see how it goes. So red shirting here, I think, and you'll have to let me know in the comments, but I believe the coach will take care of this if I don't do anything. So I am just going to skip on all of this, so that we really get the offensive coordinator experience, because at least to my knowledge, I don't think offensive coordinators are working with all that stuff. And oh wow. So week 2 we will be playing number 3 ranked Stanford. So that will be the first game here in the Flynn Doherty franchise dynasty, which will be interesting. We also are supposed to take on 8th ranked Boise State. That should be interesting. We'll keep the schedule obviously how it is and get this season underway. We will advance to the regular season. There are screens in here, like in recruiting plan. I can go over, and this is kind of what I talked about. I want to determine the preferences for the offensive side only as the offensive coordinator. So we're going to do scrambler, speed, receiving for fullback and tight end. Wide receiver, let's try speed again. We will do pass block. So we are going to leave it like that, and I'm just going to let the CPU scout, which could be a disaster, but I think that's what could make this even more fun, especially when we do end up getting the keys to a franchise or a school. The first game in the career of Flynn Doherty will be against none other than third-ranked Stanford. And here we go from Stanford, what should be an interesting game to say the least. A team in Stanford that is obviously very good. They're 3 ranked in the nation. And San Jose State, who you saw their ratings before, not very good. This should be an interesting football game. We start with the football at the 21. Here is a run. This is Britton to the outside, and he'll get 5 yards. A good first play there for San Jose State. Clark in the shotgun, rolling right, throws incomplete. There's a lot of bodies in the area. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 5. Clark throws. That's complete. That's Evans. And that's a 1st down. Hey, there we go. Getting a conversion early in the game. Still trying to get used to the controls. Clark looking. Throwing long. That's complete to Evans. Inside Stanford territory. And hey, who knows? Maybe today's an upset day. Clark looking. He's going to get sacked. I tried to throw the football away, but didn't do it in time. That's a big sack. Now 2nd and 20 from nearly in our own territory. Clark throws way over the top of his receiver. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 20. Got to get inside the 30 to get a 1st down. Clark. Oh, no. I was trying to go for X. It would have been a tough catch, but the Stanford defense gets us off the field on 4th and 20. Our defense gets us the football right back. Now 1st and 10 near the 40. There's a run up the middle, and Stanford's defense says no thank you. 2nd and 11. Clark looking, throws, nearly intercepted by number 27. Bad decision there on my part. 3rd and 11, trying to get the conversion. 1 for 2 on 3rd down. Looks like a blitz is coming. Now they drop out. Now they come from the other side. It's a fumble. Luckily, one of our offensive linemen saves the day. But it's going to be a punting situation for San Jose State. Stanford has to punt the football again. Man, maybe our defense is legendary. There's a Clark handoff to Britton up the middle. He'll go nowhere, really. A gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Try a little play action here. Clark rolling, looking, waiting, throws. That's Evans, 1st down. Clark looking, throws. Bad decision again. Clark trying to get him to jump. He cannot. Stands in there, looking, rolling, fumble. Our offensive lineman saves the day again. Now it's 3rd and 18. Needing a conversion. Quick throw, Clark. He's going to be short of the 1st down, and as a head coach, I would go for this, but I assume we're going to punt here. We are. Punting team goes out. And Stanford now finally gets into the end zone. There's a run for 4 yards up the middle. Still learning all the mechanics of this game, what plays work, what plays don't work. Obviously, I've played a lot of Madden, and I know what to run and what I shouldn't run. Here, trying to figure that out. And NCAA is we're going to get sacked again. This is one of those plays where I usually wouldn't call this in Madden. Screens have gotten better, but I think screens are pretty good here in NCAA 12. We'll try it. Screen to the left. I'm just kidding. We're going to get sacked. Oh, man. Ugly start to the day. Now Stanford seems like they've woken up for today's game. We're going to start here with a run just to get some positive yardage. This is Britton up the middle. 2 yards. You know, ideally here we'd love a touchdown going into half and not giving them any time. Here in the shotgun, Clark fakes. Looking. We're going to get sacked again. Just no time. This offensive line's given us about 2 seconds, 3 seconds to make a decision, and it's just not working. I just want half of this yardage here. 3rd and 15. I want at least half of it. Clark in the shotgun, blitz is on. I just clicked the button to throw, and it didn't even... I just wanted to throw to at least someone, but it didn't work here. 4th and 20, 21-0, and with this offensive performance, I don't know if Flynn Doherty will ever get a head coaching experience. Here is I don't know what the throwaway button is. I thought it was R3, but it wasn't. Oh, man. This game has turned ugly quick, but I think everyone thought this game would turn ugly. 2nd and 18. Looking. I just can't do it. So we are just going to run the football here, as we are getting run out of Stanford now. Stanford now calls their timeout. It is now 28-0 here in the 3rd quarter, and I would just like to score a touchdown before we end today's episode. I mean, we just got no time. We get a pass away, and it gets tipped. The one time we get a pass away, it gets tipped at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 14. 1 for 7. I don't know how we did it that first drive. I mean, we were moving down the football field with relative ease. Clark throws. That's a good pass, and it's dropped. Up the seam. We've seen Gardner Minshew miss those for us in the Jags rebuild series. All right, I know the score's bad, but I want just one score here. Just turn off the scoreboard. I just want us to get in the end zone. It's tipped again. It's finally caught, though, to Stone for 3 yards. 2nd and 7. We had some time there. We'll complete to Evans. Hey, and look at that. We're getting ahead of the chains. It's a manageable 3rd and 1. If you've watched my channel at all, you know this is going to be a halfback dive. Britton up the middle. He's going to get the first down. And he's going to fumble the football. It's picked up by Stanford. I don't know if that was actually a fumble or not. We do indeed get the football back. 1st and 10. Gonna throw it. We just have 0 time to throw the football. I was trying to throw to R1 near the right boundary. There's a throw complete to Evans. 8 yards, 3rd and 2, another manageable 3rd down. That's what I like to see here. Can you guys guess what the play call here is? 3rd and 2, run up the middle, and we got it. That's another 1st down. 1st and 10, looks like a blitz from Stanford. They drop out, trying to get out of the pocket. I really need to figure out what the throwaway button is. With 1 quarter left, I have figured out what the throwaway button. It's L1. Dixon's got no one in coverage. It's probably going to be a zone play, but I'm going to try to take a shot anyway. Arrow was thrown to the other receiver, and that one was below his target. 3rd and 17 over the middle and complete. So there you see the final in week 2, the first game In the Flynn Doherty Coaching Career Mode series, we lose to third-ranked Stanford. An ugly game, to say the least. That will wrap things up for us here today on Huddle Breakdown for Episode 1. Obviously, an ugly start, but we knew that it was going to be ugly, and it's probably going to be ugly for a little while. This is a bad program, and we're trying to win football games with it. And hopefully, the end goal is to get Flynn into a different, successful program, and then maybe one day come back to San Jose State. We thank you for watching today's episode of the Flynn Doherty Coaching Carousel series. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and we will see you around at the next Huddle Breakdown.